What's good, social friend? It's Keita Billions, and I'm back with another video. Today, well, if you don't already know, today is the last day of my book to stay here at our current hotel. And if you don't know, if you haven't been following, every time, like if I book a hotel for a week or a month or whatever the time frame is, when the last day come or the day before the last day, I have to find another deal. What happened?
Is the base going to be comfortable?
I hope so, because this one wasn't that comfortable. It was hurting my stomach. And so I have to find I have to, get on Google and find another good rate so that I can book our stay up, for a week or whatever my bank would allow me to overdraft, because we still in this overdraft game, okay? But, I'm really thankful that it's just working. It's just working. I didn't take him to school today because he was crying and he was sad. And so I didn't take him. And then I told him we're going to talk about it. And so, he tells me that another kid keeps trying to hit him. And so, I had to have that little conversation like, you don't run. We're not running from our problems. Okay? He put his hands on you. You put your hands back on him. Okay? We gotta teach our kids to keep our hands to ourselves. And I made sure to tell him that. You don't put your hands on him first. You don't bother him. You stay out of his way. But if he put his hands on you, it's fight time. It's time to fight. Anyways, I have an hour and maybe like 20 minutes to get up out of this room. And we hanging out in the car until it's time to go to the next room, because checkout time is 11 a.m. Check-in time is 3 p.m. So, excuse the mess, y'all. I don't have no broom. I threw my broom out, and I was going to use this towel to clean the floor up, but I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to do that. But all our clothes is packed up. And, I don't have much to take out. The little hotel things that you can put the luggage on? They can't find them. So I'm going to have to drag them out. I got to drag everything out and take them to the car one by one. So I was able to go and ask them, if I can come in the room now, being that I'm already in another room. And thank God they let me. And the room is right, a couple doors down. So, woo, I'm excited. Okay. Get out the car, because he in the car waiting for me to come back to the car. So let me go get him. Now he can just wait in the room. I was just having a conversation with with my manager that I used to work with, and I was explaining to her how, I was explaining to her how I'm overdrafting my account and how I have it set up to where I'm able to benefit from it more versus it hurting me. And so I was explaining to her, as I'm explaining to her what I was doing, it made me realize how it kind of affected me when I didn't know. So basically, when I first started overdrafting my account, I didn't lock my debit card. I knew about it, but it wasn't on my mind to like lock my debit card. And so because I didn't lock my debit card, that very first month, I was getting hit with charges. Like things would go through my account, and because all of those things was going, getting approved, I was getting hit with all of those overdraft fees. They loud. And which made me had to work and push myself even harder to get out of that debt. And so, I realized that it's like when you doing this, you have to make sure that your debit card is locked. Okay. And then even still, it was certain things that was still able to go through. Like I had a subscription with some kind of copyrighted music, Episound, something like that. And so I immediately had to, like, when I saw stuff like that, I don't know why they was able to just go through, but I had to immediately not unsubscribe, but I had to immediately like deactivate those accounts. What was it? Episounds, Audible, because I read a lot of ebooks. I read a lot of audiobooks. And so I had to like cut all of that off because they was adding up more overdraft fees to my balance. And it kept me in the hole a lot longer versus now it seemed so much smoother now that I have it under control, because the only thing I'm getting charged for is what's important. My car insurance, because we need that license to to stay clear, and paying for these hotels. So them the main two things that need to go through from my account. And that way, the most I'll get hit with an overdraft fee is like, the most amount of times that I'll get hit with an overdraft fee would be like 2 or 3 times. If it's a 911 emergency, maybe 4, because sometimes when I run out of food stamps, I have to swipe my card to get food, make sure the kids have food. So I'm glad I had that conversation. I mean, not that I needed to, because I realized what was happening and I got on it fast, So, blinkety, you okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. Blinkety, blink, blink. Make sure not make sure, blinkety, blink, blink, if somebody else might need to, if you ever need to overdraft, that's the game you need to play. Lock your card, deactivate them accounts that can just slip through, even though your account is your card is locked. Deactivate them fast.